Did you like the trailer of Guns and Gulabs by Rajan DK? I did, but not because it has a brilliant cast, seems like a pretty thrilling story, and has some clever humorous bits, but because of its retro treatment. Which got me thinking, what is it about that vintage filmmaking style, the visual design and aesthetics, and the old songs that make us keep going back to the classics? Hey everyone, welcome back to Pop One Pixels Talk Time with me, Kahani. As a millennial who grew up on the typical Bollywood films of the 90s and was exposed to the pre-90s era, I am extremely drawn to that generation of films and music. And I don't know why, but it just brings me a lot of joy and a warm, fuzzy feeling of nostalgia. Recently in Rocky or Rani ki Prem Kahani, I had happy tears when Dharmendra stood up from his wheelchair and sang, abhi na jao chhod kar ke dil abhi bhara nahi. The song has been playing on loop on my Spotify for a week. Also, if you haven't watched the film yet, you're seriously missing out on a pure gem. Coming back to the nostalgia of retro cinema, I think Karan Johar also belongs to that era and knows his audience, me, who would just melt at something like this. And not just Rocky Rani, not too long ago we watched and celebrated Jubilee by Vikramaditya Motwani and Soumik Sen, a series set in the late 40s during independence with very meticulous attention to detail. There's also the 2022 film Monica Oh My Darling by Vasant Bala that's set in the present but has a retro storytelling style and cinematography technique, language and songs, and it works. There are plenty more examples of films and series with similar design and feel executed in unique and quirky ways that serve as a form of escapism. And those elements and aesthetics always strike a chord because they're not bound by trends and fads. Perhaps it reminds us of simpler times? Those bold typeface film titles and credits, the hand-painted posters, minimal to no special effects, and even the Amin Sayani-esque narration. Aha! The characters, the set design, props, fashion, and even the acting style brings a sense of nostalgia and authenticity of an old world charm that both makers and audience connect with in this era of AI. Why do you think we keep going back to classics?